Hey everybody, welcome back to another 10-minute Marvel video. I'm Petter, and today we're kind of taking a blast to the past with 1991 Marvel Entertainment. Forget who printed these, but trading cards. Early 1990s Marvel trading cards. The full set, I believe, of 90 of these cards. So let's check them out. I actually got this in today, and I have not looked at them all yet. But we have Storm in the center, X-Men team, Magneto, Strong Guy, Robin. Don't know why Robin's there. That's not actually Robin. But the X-Men. I'm going to be flipping these over carefully here just to see who they all are. Looks like we have Lady Deathstrike in the background there. This is the Reavers. I have to say, for being as old as they are, copyright 1991, these have sharp edges on them. Then it looks like Sebastian Shaw here. The Mandarin, okay. The Mandarin. Who would actually this be? Because I was going to say Captain Marvel, but Captain Marvel was Marvel back then. So this is Betsy Braddock. Psylocke, maybe? Slaymaster, Psylocke, and the Mandarin. We have Wolverine here with Lady Mandarin. Is that Patch? Or that's just Wolverine and Jubilee? Jubilee being taken in by the police. Patch. So yes, that was Patch. We have a shirtless Wolverine fighting here. I suspect we're going to see Wolverine on a lot of these cards. And another Wolverine here. 3 different ones, actually. I like the nice slash marks across the card. The Beast. And then Wolverine here standing over another Hero Games. Psylocke, and then even more Wolverine. Why do I expect that I'm going to be saying even more Wolverine so often here? I love you, Dazzler, to the death. That would be the case for some fans if Taylor Swift were to be Dazzler. Here we have Psylocke, Jubilee, Wolverine. Not sure who the villain is. Harriers. Hardcase Malone, I'm guessing. We have Beast, Bishop in the background there. Then Jean, looks like. Is that the Goblin Queen? Or who is that on that card? Leanne? There we go. First Gambit with Rogue, it looks like there. Or no, that is Storm on that card. Ah, there we go. Got my Gambit. That was what I was waiting to see. A nice Gambit there. Gotta get Gambit in there. Huh, interesting. This one says the Nanny. So just a creepy android nanny, maybe? And then over here, Orphan Maker. A very nice sounding character. Another Gambit card. Partners. Storm and Gambit. Then we have an Avengers team up. So it looks like Black Widow, Captain, and then Wolverine, of course. Just a straight up Captain America card in the X-Men set. Another Cap card, being like, nah, don't smoke, citizen. Wolverine beating up somebody in a fight here. Can't tell who. Wolverine and Black Widow. Psylocke and Jubilee in there. Don't ask me why Cap's making that face. To the rescue, huh? And then Rogue and somebody there. So Rogue, well, battling Master Mold. Havoc, Colossus, that must be a Reaver. There we have Lady Deathstrike, and I'm assuming that's Mandarin. Oh, there we have Captain Marvel. Never mind. There, or maybe it's Miss Marvel. Rogue. Carol Danvers, Miss Marvel. Yep. Rogue in the Savage Lands. I am the Shadow King. I rule here. I love that. Like, the Shadow King should be kind of this amorphous character that you really don't know about. This is card number 31, by the way. So we have Rogue, kind of a feral Rogue, and Miss Marvel, draining the energy from Miss Marvel. Magneto. Oh, who is that? Who is taking out some X-Men members? Genosha. Extinction Agenda. So that's very fitting that I would pick up these cards with that, what happened in X-Men 97. We have Danger Room here, Marvel Girl, Storm, Cable popping in. Kind of an odd setup there. Pathfinder, a big mech of some sort, Strike Force. So here we have Banshee, Forge, and somebody. I'm assuming that's Wanda and Quicksilver. Boom Boom and Richter. Never mind. So, and then this is, what's the name here? Warlock. Yes, this is Warlock. We have Wolverine and Jubilee kicking into action. Psylocke, Jubilee, Boom Boom, and Richter. What is going on here? Cameron Hodge? Archangel beheaded him. Interesting. Banshee Screaming. I like that one. That one's a fun card. Or Havoc Screaming, excuse me. Havoc. And then who is this? Is this going to be new player on the board? Oh no, that is just Storm. Storm has cut her hair. We're over halfway through now. Again, Storm, Wolverine, Cable. Creepy face there. Hodge. Cable with a weapon, of course. 49. Angel and Wolverine, or Archangel and Wolverine, depending on what they go with. Archangel. Then we have Storm again. We have Cyclops, Jubilee, Wolverine, Marvel Girl, Cable, Havoc, and then Follow Me, X-Men, or Professor X Dies. Who's that who has been introduced there? Lila Cheney. So yes, this is very X-Men 97. We have Rogue and Magneto, Nick Fury, I believe that would be Kazar from the Savage Lands. Nice whole Savage Lands set up here. Zaladane versus Magneto, looks like there. Lorna Dane's mutant magnetic powers were stolen from her sister Zaladane, so I guess that is a different character dealing with Magneto. We have our X-Men team here. And then over here, who is this going to be? Deathbird. Okay, that makes sense. Again, following that X-Men 97 storyline, here are the Starjammers. And I'm guessing this is a Starjammer ship. Imperial Fleet. Okay, so the Imperial Guard shows up. We have Warbird and the X-Men kind of facing off. We have Wolverine fighting Warbird. Storm and Lilandra there, and then Wolverine having bested Deathbird. Then we have Lilandra, Storm. Is that Banshee? No, that must be Havoc. We have Xavier there. Now this is Nick Fury again. And back to maybe the Savage Lands. Magneto flying. Back to the Mandarin? No, Brainchild. Okay, Brainchild here. Then we have the Savage Lands again. It looks like. Rogue? Yes, disguised as Rogue. We have Gladiator being held up by Xavier there. And then Wolverine in the dungeons here. Maybe that's Gladiator down at the bottom. We have Remy and Jubilee. Gladiator and Deathbird. Deathbird, and who's with her? I'm not sure who's with her. But then, I mean, that looks like a Skrull. War Skrull. Yes. We have a couple of fighters here, Gambit and Wolverine from the looks of it. Yes. Starjammers again. More heroes with the Starjammers. Looks like and then here we have Storm, Gambit, Banshee, Forge, it looks like off to the side there. Fighting off against, who is this? This is Professor X showing up again. We have Colossus. And then Archangel, Rogue, cool, not really cool, Scott Summers there. Jean Grey, Marvel Girl, and Xavier. That was 84, so we're almost down to it. So, Remy and Marvel Girl. Remy, Rogue, and Archangel. Colossus in the background there. Grouchy Wolverine, because he's, again, on the outside looking in. Magneto and Xavier. Then is this Who is that? Omega Red. That is Omega Red. Interesting. 89. And then this final card is just the checklist. Up through 90 cards. And honestly, I wasn't sure what to expect with this. I was just kind of curious because obviously I've been doing a lot of the newer kind of sets, opening those up. And I wanted to see what something older looked like. So let me know what you thought of looking at these. Obviously, I was just kind of talking through it like, okay, this is who's on this card. But there's bits and pieces of the story that you can see on the back of every one of these X-Men trading cards, which I think is really cool, really interesting, and especially because this set so directly ties into X-Men 97. Well, let me know your thoughts on that down in the comment section below. Did you collect any of these cards back in 1990, 1991 range? I would have been 6, 7, so I was not collecting and not into comic books necessarily at that time, but now it's kind of fun to go and grab that piece of Marvel history. And if you want to check out other trading card videos, we have a whole bunch more here on the channel that you can check out. New videos come up basically every weekday, and then we also do videos on comics and then news and rumors and things like that as well. But we really appreciate, and I say we because this is for the 10-Minute Marvel podcast. I do have a co-host on that. Really appreciate you watching, and we hope you enjoy this content. If you do, video thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, check out the other videos, all those things that I already said. We also have the podcast where we're currently diving into Agatha All Along. And if you want to check out some of that, it's going to be more focused on the rumors, news, and shows, movies coming out in the MCU. It comes out every Tuesday. You can find it here on YouTube. Click on the channel. If you don't mind, click on the subscribe button and then the podcast tab. Or you can find the podcast wherever you get your friendly neighborhood podcasts from. But with that, we'll see you next time.